Okay, I wonder if it's saved. If it didn't save, then uh, the asteroid's probably not going to be there. I'm betting that that's an asteroid that was going to crash into the planet, but something glitched out with it, and it captured it instead. Because it almost looks like the same orbit that it was. So I'll try this if it's still here. Well, for the first time today, it's saved actually. Of course, the game can't save whenever I go all the way to Jewel and have a nice satellite up there. No. Okay, yeah, see the satellite, or the asteroid's way down there. Although it's coming up now. So this was before... This was before the docking, because there's... Oh, wait. Yeah. This is before I docked. Because I don't have any docking things right here. Wait, what? Moho 1 is on a trajectory out of the sun? No, it's not. It's in an orbit. That's just weird. Okay, back to this asteroid. I wonder if I can capture it. So it's going to pass by at 140,000 meters. And yes, it is coming that way. So if we time warp a little bit and get it to where it's just right. The only thing is I'm not going to be in the right orbit. Or the right rotation, at least. Because where I was, it was just right over the center, and I could just go easily from it. Let's see. It's going to take a day for it to get up there. So I'm going to go ahead and get into orbit. I can get my inclination right. And then we can wait. I've only captured one asteroid ever. And that was on PC with unlimited fuel. But it's basically the same thing as docking. Just get the speed right and should be fine. Okay, let's go with this. And we need to aim northwest. Let's see if we can actually capture this thing. I know that top part is like ugly and big. Oh well. So northwest it is. And it's kind of aiming the wrong way. How could I have this thing backwards? No wonder. Okay, so I need to aim that way. Oh wait, is that? No. This thing is all messed up. Which one part did I lock onto that's making this thing all weird? It's that way that I need to go. Maybe one of these ways at least. What we're going to do is get up into an orbit, get lined up somewhat okay, and then see from there. Take this thing forever. I'm surprised I didn't have an achievement for that. I got an achievement for almost everything else. And you can see we got a little bit further away now. It loaded in different textures, and now we're going a little bit faster. So not as laggy. And yay, those didn't blow up at least. It's now starting to heat up the top. Oh, that top is just so big and heavy. Should have made it more aerodynamic. Yeah, I can pretty much tell whenever it's going to start crashing. Because I've been out to Moho, and then I started doing all this other stupid stuff. Like the docking took probably most of the stuff out of it. Going around and around and around, and then the ball of lag. Oh wow, it's 3:10 in the morning. Where did the time go? Watch me not be in the right orbit to it. I should have got rid of that, but we're fine with that. Okay. Kind of forgot how I had this thing set up here. So these are liquid fueled. So that's for the okay, I need to turn this one off, even though we're slowing down. Okay, let's see what we need to do here. We need to get into an orbit. So let's get up to about right here. Now, connecting to an asteroid, you have to be perfectly in the center of mass. Otherwise, it'll wobble on you and you start burning and it starts spinning or rotating. Okay, we just need to get into an orbit. That's all we need right now. We also need to watch our electric charge. I could burn the big engine, but I would use oxidizer, which I was going to use to help with the other thing, slowing down the asteroid and all. Yeah, we're still good. Oh, barely tap the controller and it goes all kind of crazy. Haven't even checked if I'm in the right path of it. I don't need to worry about getting it circularized. I just need it up there at least. That should be past 70. Oh yeah, well past it. Okay, let's check on these. Still got fuel in those. Let's see how good I was on the line. And see, I just thought about something. Where I launched from was not lined up with that. I should have waited till I was like lined up with it. Then I could have gotten the same path. So now I'm complete 90 degrees from it. I'm pretty much at the worst path ever. If you don't know what I'm meaning, I launched from the Space Center right here where my cursor is. And I went up and this way. Because that's where I thought the path was going to be. But I should have waited till the Space Center was right underneath where it was. Where the path was. And then launched. Then I would have been right. So I'm stupid on that part. What's bad, this is not the first time that's happened. Like trying to do missions to go rescue this person. I was completely the opposite direction. Okay, what am I going to do to fix this? So we need to set that as the target. Our inclination is, or whatever, I think that was inclination. If it would show it. We're 83 degrees off. Nearly 90 degrees. So, yeah, that's the worst I could ever be. So we're going this way. I need to have it where it's going that way. So I need to aim... where am I at, actually? Okay, I'm over here, so I can't do anything yet. Get the big nav ball out of the way that I cannot shrink. It has to say that big size. Okay, so we need to rotate it where it's... Let's see, is it going to be that? Yeah, it's going to be that one. Let me click on that so I can see. So we got to get it down to nearly 0. That just means keep moving this and moving the other one. I'll just say some huge number for me just to fix this. Okay, so that was a little too much on that part. So we can shrink that back down. Yeah, I've messed up big time. What the? I could not move my cursor. It kind of got latched right there. I cannot move the cursor. But I can move the camera, then I can move the cursor. Okay, we're close enough on the path that I can fix that later. How much is it going to be? 3,000. Yeah, that's... I don't have enough to do that. I don't think, at least. We can try. And I do have nuclear engines. And I got the big engine. Might as well fire up the big engine. And crap. Went a little too far, but we'll fix that. Let's fire up the big engine. Although it probably has just as much thrust as all those put together. Or less. Probably less. What I should have done is just revert and go back and redo it. Like if I can't get it right here, I'll do that like tomorrow or sometime. Yeah, because it's getting late. About to run out of oxidizer. That means the big engine's cut out. Whoa, not that. What about these? Okay, they don't have any fuel, so get rid of those. Now we're lighter. really should really need to figure if I have enough. Whoa, what happened? Huh. Oh, I think we went from a no orbit to an orbit. That would have been bad if we'd have crashed. I'm messing up a lot. And we're out of fuel. So we're not gonna be able to do that. Let's just see. Was one it? No, one wasn't that. Okay, maybe I put it on 10. Yeah, 10 was it. That's a big fail. So I can try again. All we gotta do is launch at the right time instead of the wrong time like I did. Also, which thing was the... Okay, it was that. Okay, so now I know that. So we're going to the tracking station and see what we need to do. Because I really want to try capturing this thing. Okay, so this is the line for the asteroid, which is going to be coming in pretty fast soon. So what we need is the space center to be right under it. I think I can actually do it from here. Yeah, I can do that. I can use just like I do physical warp. You can see all the satellites going around and around. So we want the space center to be right under that line. Actually, probably just a little bit before it, because with the rotation... We're coming up on it. And we'll call right there good enough. Now we just got to remember northwest. Which is completely opposite of what I thought on the controls. Okay, second time is to try this. Okay, now northwest. that should be it. As long as we're closer than 86 degrees off this time. I didn't notice that that thing said it was a big asteroid or a small one. I think there's 5 classes. Class A through E. A would be like a really small one. E would be the largest. Somebody texted me. Now in career mode, or I think in science mode, even in sandbox, you can take survey equipment to it and see the ore content and all that, and you can mine it and get ore and either bring it back or just convert it right there and use it as fuel or anything. If you had all kind of converting stuff, you could drill for the ore, get the ore, convert that into fuel, and then convert the fuel into energy if you needed to. Or electricity, I mean. After they finally fix all the bugs that lets me save and everything, I want to have a space station, I want to have a refueling platform on the moon, and Minmus. Especially Minmus. Well, we're closer. So what I need to do is aim more north. Okay, we'll stop it right there. Now we just need to get into an orbit. And I need to disable the middle engine. I want to use that one mainly to slow down. But if I don't have enough liquid fuel and oxidizer, I gotta watch that. That'll probably be my next big mess up. What I need to do is make sure I can watch all that. Let's see, we are nearly the same on it. Probably aim a little bit more to the north. Oh, don't go messing up there. Okay, all we need to do is get into an orbit. Now, whenever you're not playing on or flying the machines and stuff, they're on rails. So I don't think that if it intersected perfectly, it would crash your satellite or anything. But if you were actually flying it, then I think it would definitely blow it up then. Why won't it slow down? There we go. And hello. Oh, the game is getting glitchy as the night goes on. Okay, let's see how much of a difference it is this time. As long as it's better than 83. 4.9. That's way better than 83 or whatever it was. 84 and 89. Somewhere up in the 80s. Okay, so we need to change that to its 0. Same here, it's 3:30. I'm just trying this one little thing and then I'm going to bed. This will be my second time to try capturing this because I ran out of fuel and was 90 degrees off. Oh, you know what? I probably ran out of fuel in those canisters. No, we still have. Okay. Although I need to actually, let's see. What I need to do is tell it to not use the middle tank. That way I have a reserve. And I'm a little bit to your west in Texas. Okay, now we need to, it's either one or the other way. Let's try normal. No, I do need to click on that so I can see. So it's 4.9. Yeah, I picked the right way the first time. So we get this down to 0. And then we'll see where the asteroid will be coming in from. And how close we can get to it. It'll be passing by Kerbal at 140,000. That's fine. It's not going to enter the atmosphere. But that means if we can capture it, we can mess with it at the apoaps and lower it down just enough we can get it to burn up in the atmosphere. Okay, now that we are there, we can actually get rid of this. Let's check on the fuel on that. Still got 195, 194. Okay, we still got plenty of fuel. Okay, so it's going to be, whenever we're here, it's over here. So let's go around a couple of times and see what happens. This is basically like the what I did earlier, the docking the two spaceships in orbit. Except it's going to be really big and there's no docking port. But I got a grabber on the front of it. Okay, so let's see, it's getting shorter. But now, as it's getting closer to Kerbal, it's speeding up. Because it's falling down to it. Let's see, how did you toggle the mouse? For me, it will come up on, but I can't toggle it off. It's clicking down the left thumbstick. The game is really buggy, so it may stick for some people. For me earlier, I couldn't use docking or the. It's not that. I couldn't use the maneuver node or anything, so I had to manually dock 2 spaceships with no targeting at all. So I had to go off the just visual. Okay, so we get at the high point right here, and it's just behind us. See how it's moving really fast now? You really can't see because I have it zoomed way out. Okay, see now we're going to be back there, and it's going to be way ahead of us. But see, now that it's fallen down, so to speak, and it's going away, it's starting to slow down. So we can kind of catch up to it now. So whenever we get to the top, so to speak, I'm going to mess with this. And I forgot you actually have to click this thing. Okay. Basically going to try and dock with this, so we just need to get closer to it. It was getting so close, but then it just messed up. Make sure our inclination is still the right. 0.0 or 0.1, so yeah. Let's go back a little bit. So you can see at the second encounter, we're here, and it's there. So what happens if I move this? That moves that, but not by much. Okay, let's see. Let's move this all the way, like, way out here. Oh, the second one's okay. Yeah, see, we're getting really close on that one. It's basically Moho all over again. Getting it just lined up perfectly. Oh, but see, if I burn too much, I'd be escaping. Let's see actually how much that is right now. 755. I really don't want to burn into an escape orbit or trajectory. Let's just try it right here. No, I don't want to warp. Add maneuver, that's what I want to do. Let's try this again. For me, docking was hard at first, but all you have to do is basically just like going to a planet or a moon or whatever, get into the same orbit, line up with it, and get an encounter. And then once you get an encounter, get really close, and then switch to target on the nav ball. Switch to target right like that, and make that number down to 0. So if we are right here, it's over there. And what would be good is if I lined up the orbit just perfect and I could easily get this thing. But that would be too easy. So let's just mess around here for a second and see what will happen. Okay, here's a bug. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but if there's a writing underneath that, it won't click it. You have to have nothing under it. Okay, it was out there. If I can get it out there, it would be going really slow. So yeah, if you move the maneuver nodes and it gets a writing under it, it just stops it completely. I'm playing on the Xbox, so I can't put any PC parts on it. Okay, I want to get that close, but then it won't go close. Okay, I got an idea. It was right there. Okay, now let's move this, if I can. It's getting closer right there. Okay, let's try. Nope. Yeah, my PC is just junk. It won't handle anything now. Okay, we're getting close. Because there's a wording behind it, I can't click on it. And it messed up. I really want to get closer than that before I try anything. Xbox has Twitch, and I'm streaming with Twitch. Or the Twitch app, it is. Okay, I really need to figure out how to get this. I think if I go further ahead and then mess with it. It's like somewhere right there. let's... Oh, come on. It's just so close, but yet so far. So I have an idea. Just like I did with the docking port, I'm going to go around a few times. I have no clue. It's like it's part Russian, part... I don't know. Okay, since I really can't get into a perfect one, a perfect encounter, I'm going to go around a couple of times. Actually, I'll go around probably 50 times until it's one. And let it come back around and see if I get into a better capture. You cannot work faster than 1,000 times while below whatever. Although I didn't think about this, it's probably going to be... How many days? 10 days. Holy crap. Let's see if I can cheat this thing. And round we go. Surprisingly, forgetting to put out the solar panels, it's still fully charged. I could probably go back to the tracking station and easily do this, but then I run the risk of it crashing on me. I've already crashed one time tonight. But once it gets around its apoapse, it'll start falling back down and gaining speed. Well, right at the shortest point, it won't let me go faster than 1,000 times. But at the furthest point, I can go up to 10,000 times. So I'm having to click it whenever I'm further out. So it's giving me a little extra speed. That way we don't have to wait 5 minutes for this whole thing. What would be funny is if I accidentally hit something, like a satellite. It's almost at its apoapse. They cannot warp faster than 1,000 while at 480,000 meters. But once I'm past that point, I can. Right now, we're just going around and around so we can get the asteroid to come back to us. Let's see, when will it come back? Let's see, it says 11 days. And hopefully going around this much time, it'll be just perfect for us. I'm basically just going to capture it. Just to say I captured it. Maybe crash to the ground. I'm never good at getting the center of mass right. There's a scenario where you have to capture an asteroid, and I've been testing on it, and I always like line up perfectly, but it never is right. So whenever I use my engines, it's always off. I never really checked and seen if it was a what class asteroid it was. See, it doesn't say. I would have to look at it in the tracking station. We could be surprised whenever we capture it. Hopefully it's a small one. Come on. Should have burned a little bit so I could get in a higher orbit. Like, whenever they actually fix all the bugs, I want to have a whole, like, fleet of these asteroid captures devices out in the orbit. And if an asteroid starts coming around, I could just go from there. It'd be ready to go. I could have a docking port on it, send up fuel, have it ready to go. Capture the asteroid, put it into orbit, mine all the ore from it, refuel the other ones. I have big plans, just too many bugs to even start it. Okay, it's getting faster and faster as it's falling down. Hopefully it'll be just a perfect spot, 'cause last time it was really far off. Okay, I need to be ready on the one time. It's gonna get faster and faster and faster. Earlier today I went to Jewel. Took me forever. Took 30 minutes for 23 minutes for one burn, 30 minutes for the other, and that's real time, not warp time. Okay, it's coming in pretty fast. Let's zoom in here. So we're going to be right here, and it's going to be there. But by the time we go around, it's going to be pretty much past us, probably. So let's see what's going to happen here. I know I'm not going back around this time. Okay, we're there and it's there. So we're going to be over here. If you didn't know, on the either the bottom of the screen or the right of the screen, on mine it's the right of the screen, there's a big blue rocket icon on a book. It tells you a whole bunch of stuff. So we're pretty much in the same path as last time. We're going to be on the back side, it's going to be on the front. I tried a single stage takeoff plane, and I almost got it perfected. Like I tried getting it into orbit with all my science stuff on it, but it didn't do. Without all the stuff, it worked perfectly. Okay, so we're pretty much where we were last time. Okay, let's just try this. Hopefully I don't have to burn too much to capture or get close to it. Okay, if we are here, then it's there. Ooh, what was that? That's really close. $2,900. Okay, what? Is inclination still good? Inclination still good. Well, that didn't work. Pretty much back to where we started on the other one. Yeah. That's bad whenever you hit that and it does that. If you're on console, I think it's the left bumper plus clicking down the right joystick changes into the cockpit view. I haven't used it in a while. I think that was what it was. So we are pretty close down there. Wow, that's really close. $2.5. Come on. Okay, let's see if we're right there. Multitasking. Okay, well, it's not that way. Okay, please tell me that is pretty close. But from my angle, 976 kilometers. Would I be able to course correct out there to be close enough? See if I can play around with it a little bit more. Come on, give me the magic number of less than 1 kilometer. Oh, and it changed. But we're still under. That's 680 something. Bouncing back and forth, back and forth. Come on. Oh, we're getting really close. Oh, now it wants to go back up. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. How much? 7:31. That's not bad. We have a node in 11 minutes. So let's warp up to 11 minutes. Burn time of 2 minutes, so about a minute out. I could probably start burning. Okay, now we just keep on burning. Check on these containers. So we're pretty much burning from these containers and the small one. And I'm keeping the main one with a little bit of oxidizer and the other fuel for the big main engine. I'm determined to capture this thing. The only bad thing about broadcasting on the Xbox is right down there at the nav ball, right across it, it says broadcasting and how many viewers. Can't change its position, so I can barely see the nav ball from all the time. At least it's somewhat transparent. If the Twitch people just, let us move that, into one of the corners, or get rid of it entirely. Now I could get rid of it entirely by snapping the app, and it would be on the left or the right side. I can see the chat and everything. Yeah, you can't see it, but I see it. It's just there because I unsnapped Twitch. But if I snap Twitch, then it puts the chat log in the right side, along with how many viewers. What I'm doing is I'm watching the stream on my laptop while playing the game. That way I can have it full screen. I just thought of something. We're going to have an excess of oxidizer. Just trying to get this thing down to 0 or close as I can. Let's see. Let's see how close we are. 343. 40. I can work with 40. I'm just gonna tap it. Well, I tapped it a little bit and I went down 400 or 300. So I might as well check on the tanks while I'm here. Still good on those. Get out a bet there's... Oh, there's... I don't know. Okay, now we just need to get out here. Then I can play with it out there. And we're chasing the asteroid. See if I can move this so I can see better. I can't change it like I want to. I guess that's gonna have to be good. But I need to move that. You can see it's kind of acting strange, going back and forth. I'm gonna have to tap the button and it messes up. There. Okay, if I speed up, it's making it more of a separation. Because I'm going the wrong way, that's why. And that's what happens whenever you don't go to bed on time. Okay, prograde. Okay, now it's getting back out of alignment. May just need to get a little bit closer. But it's like, one point it's okay, one point it's not okay. It just keeps bouncing back and forth. One of them is really close. Ooh, I know what I could do. I can't activate RCS. Okay, and then I need to be in docking mode. And I'm lined up with the prograde. So let's see, that's forward, backwards. Okay, so the left and right's backwards for me. That should be fine. Come on. Okay, so we're at a separation of 430. I did not want to punch that button. Okay, separation of 350. You mean I can't... Okay, I was in docking mode on the other one. Okay, this one I gotta do right here. I can only do it from here? Come on. Thought I could use docking mode in the other one. Thought I could do that on PC. Now go away, go away. 300 kilometers is not going to be good. But then we're gaining more. I might as well just get closer and figure it out from there. You know, we're pretty close. We should be able to see it. Let's see, this way. Also, we need to activate those, but those things are still in the way. I guess we can't see it. This should be aiming equal with that. Probably just a little speck, can't see it. Okay, so whenever we catch up with each other, we are that far off. I can play with a maneuver node, that's what I can do. And I hate being the camera being weird. Like, make up your mind, which one do you want to be, this or there? Okay, that's pretty close. I got 30. And then it goes way over to here. If I can get it down to 20, I could catch up with it easily. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that one. And it's like barely anything. It's 6 meters a second. And let's turn this off so I don't mess up. Got an hour till we burn. Okay, that's messing up, so I'm gonna have to do it manually. If I go over that speed right there, it would push me way past what I want. Since I'm gonna be getting pretty close out here, I shouldn't be going that fast. So it should be kind of easy, but I'm going to be separated by at least 20 kilometers. But as long as I get my target speed down to 0, then I could go towards it and go from there. A little over on time, but let's see. Since we're still in docking mode on this one, I could use the RCS to get that small amount. Okay, let's see what that did. We got a separation of 40 kilometers. Oh, crap. It's just got to do. Yeah, we're going really slow out here. The target is only 10 meters a second. Okay. Why won't this thing turn? Oh, because it's still in docking mode. That's why. Okay, so this should be pointing away from it. So the asteroid should be down there. And there's the dot. If you can see the dot, it's down there. So we need to... So we need to slow down. According to the target. Okay, that's wrong. Let's check something real quick. It's not telling me how far I'm separated. And why can't I go down? I go up. Okay, so we need to get the prograde little vector to be pointed towards the target icon. What in the world's wrong with this? I'm punching down and it won't do anything. There we go. So I need to head towards it. But I don't want to burn up my RCS. Okay, see, my prograde is now going towards that, and you pull the prograde. So we're going to be down here, we're going to be pulling it towards it until it gets right over the top of it. Okay. And now we just wait. These are almost out of fuel. Once they get out of fuel, I can get rid of them. So now we should be getting closer to this. So it's 33.2, 33.1. So once we get closer, I will flip around and make the I'll make it go slower. Say 32.1. So I just need to Wait for this thing. Now I probably could line up with that and go faster. But then I may run out of fuel. Now, is it going to be a small one, medium, big one? I'm hoping it's really small. See, what was its name? I can't even tell. Got 22 meters to, or 22 kilometers to go. $20 to go. Let's see, I might as well get ready. I'm going to need to burn this way. Got 14.5 kilometers to go. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and turn off RCS. Just because I'm going to need more to line up and all. I don't want to waste any. $11 kilometers to go. And 8 kilometers now. Let's see, for this I could have all kind of scientific stuff and all attached to this. That way I could drill on it, get the ore, and do all whatever I need to. But this is just for fun right now. Like, I don't even know if this thing was going to work. Okay, it looks like it's going to be flying above us. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get out of time warp. Let's see, we need to slow down. So we push the retrograde marker onto the thing, if I remember right. Let's see if we can get closer. You know, I don't think I had any lights on this. Okay, so we're just getting it down to 0-ish. Okay, we're 0.8. So we're still heading towards it. Or somewhat towards it. Now I just gotta mess with this and see, we're almost out of fuel on that thing, so I'll keep that up. So I wonder if I can click on this now. Okay, we're gonna target the center of mass. This looks like a big one. Asteroid QKV-465. We're getting closer. So whenever you want to you line up the center of mass, that's what the pink dot is right now. You want to get the prograde right on it, so it lines up just right. Well, that's what I've read and seen, but it never works for me. Oh great, now where to go? Like, all the information just disappeared off of it. Oh, great. So I wonder if that's a bug. I've already targeted the center mass, but where's the information, like how close it is to me? So I'm gonna go ahead and go into docking mode. Oh, we need to get the thing ready. If I could see it. We need to arm the grabbing claw. Hey, that Kerbal in the background. Okay, so we need to get that lined up. Oh. We kind of went all off there. Man, look at that, I can't see. I don't have any lights, do I? No, I don't have any lights. Okay, this is fun. Dark side of the asteroid. And I'm trying to line up just perfect. Will 1 meter a second be too fast? I need to line that up. I gotta do this and watch that. And okay, so it's lined up, and now I'm going to. Whoa. Did I just bump off of it? I think I just bumped off of it. Okay, right now I'm just gonna try grabbing it. Forget the center of mass. Charge! Wait, did it just lag? I think the game lagged. No, we got it. We captured it. Okay, so this thing is probably probably a Class C. But now, what to do with it? And I know I'm not gonna be all on center. Yeah, I'm definitely not on center. How can I tell it to not target that anymore? I could rename the asteroid. Its mass is 150 tons. A lot of resources. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm probably out of... Wait, why? Why do some of them have none and some have full? Okay, that's a flaw in the design. Okay, so what I'm going to try doing is getting that to say not target. Let's set the moon as a target. Now, unset. That should be it now. Now if we aim retrograde whenever we get right here, I want to crash this thing into the planet. No, I didn't want to add a maneuver node. I want to warp right here. Oh wait, no, we're already past it. I'm used to it being the other way. Okay. So let's see, the or the periaps is 183. We want to be lower than 70, but I'm probably not on center. Yeah, we can activate the main engine now. Yeah, this thing wobbles around. So before I go to bed, I just want to see if I can crash this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be nearly impossible because this thing's going to spin around. I wonder if I could use RCS to get it to stay. You know, even if I just lightly put a little pressure on it. Let us burn and wait, burn and wait. That's all I can do. Whoa. Okay. Next time, I'm going to put more grabbers. I just gotta burn every time I go around to a retrograde. This is what happens whenever you don't dock onto the center of mass. I think the RCS is hurting me more than anything. Let's see, you know, the other tanks are empty. Let me stop this thing from wobbling real quick. I need to do something with the fuel. Okay, as you can see down the bottom left, all the nuclear engines don't have fuel anymore. Even though there is fuel. Okay. No, they're... I don't see why it's not showing that they have fuel. They don't have fuel. But these are what's off balanced a lot too. So I'm gonna get rid of those. But it's just gonna keep rolling too. I just needed to get down. So every time the retrograde comes up, I'll just burn. Like right now. It's a stupid way to do it, but it's working. Wait, now we're going back up? What? Use a little time warp glitch there to stop that. Burning retrograde should lower that. But then it goes up and down, up and down. I just want this thing to crash. let's add some other stuff to this. So let's see, it was 10, yeah. I need to get that, not the ComSat. Why did you do that? Okay, I just want that at least below 60 or so. Being off balance is bad. And of course, you have to press the thing like 50 times for it to stop. Going around. $50,000 should be enough-ish. But it's wobbling so much you can't tell. It's still going back and forth. So we're just gonna go with 50,000. Wait, what? Cannot warp faster than... We're not under acceleration. No, I don't want to talk to or switch to that. No! The more you play it, the more bugs show up. There's not that many parts that shouldn't be lagging this badly. There's Kerbal. All I want to do is change the view to that. But no, we have to go to the sun, then go to Elu, and then back and forth. Let's see, I want to get rid of all that so we can get a picture. Okay. I wonder after all this warping, is it going to still be low enough? 50. But I really should be turned around so that the asteroid is taking the brunt of all this. Come on, turn around. Slowly. You can do it. And then grab a time warp for a glitch, and then also so I can just speed this up. Are we going to be coming in on the daytime or the nighttime? It'd be close. Okay, here we go. I hope 50,000 was enough to go down into there. The solar panel and radiator is about to break off. I just hope that I can see it go all the way down to the ground. Because we're heating up pretty good. Oh, there goes something. Going 3,000 meters a second. We're going to skip right off. As long as that core stays together, I'd be happy. There's so many things blowing up. Yeah, we're going back up now. We'll have to catch it on the return. And more stuff explodes. Okay. Now we can warp back around and do that again. Let's see, it's still 50,000, 51,000. Wonder if any of the engines still work. Hey, they still work. You know what I forgot? I forgot to undo that. That's why the main engine wasn't working. Hey, now the main engine works. So let's go to the Apple apps. See if I can just get it down a little bit more. I want this thing to crash. I want this thing just to blow up everywhere. Okay. So 30,000 should be enough. I'd have barely any power left. 1,000? Eh. I'm betting that's what blew up is my solar panels and stuff. So if I just take it slow, I should be able to control it. $20,000. We're going for it this time. Let's see if any solar panels or anything survived. The radiator survived. Well, that's not going to help. So pretty much after this, I'm not going to have any power to do anything. Although I did find out a glitch. I had no power. I could still manually tell the solar panels to extend, which gave me power. And I was able to control my satellite that I sent yesterday. Okay, we're going for it this time. 22,000, yeah. I just really hope the probe body can survive. It's gonna be a big fiery explosion. You know, where we're gonna be landing at? On the dark side. Or we might be landing on the light side at least. Okay, things are getting a little warm in here. Just let the probe survive. There went something else. Oh, my game lagged. Oh, we lost it. Can I switch to it? No. There. I switched to this. So now we can watch it land. So pretty much I doomed Kerbal with this size of asteroid. It's not really slowing down. You'd think it would slow down faster since the surface area. Or it's heating up. It may explode. Here we go. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now. And it exploded into a million pieces above the mountain range, scattering the mountainside and the valley with precious meteorite fragments. Wow, after everything, the game runs fast now. Yeah, the thing runs really fast with nothing to render. So I'm gonna call it here. Oh wow, it's 5 o'clock. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll probably do some more achievements tomorrow. Probably the rover on the moon, and I'll have to do Elu by myself because that's gonna take a long time. Probably a 30-minute to 45-minute burn just to get out there with my satellite. That is. So thank you for watching.